Hey guys, my name is Devin Guy, and this is the Azure News. So we're talk about video game news and stuff that kind of matters to me in the video game industry. Let me preface my news with I've only really been a gamer for about 4 years, so my knowledge is somewhat limited, but I've spent a lot of time analyzing the industry as I've been employee at GameStop. I don't know whether or not I'm going to get killed for that, but it's beside the point. I guess the first thing I'll talk about today is the Vita. Pretty much one of the best pieces of gaming hardware, in my opinion, to come out in a while. Sony's definitely doing a really good job at giving the people what they want. And bottom line for me and a couple of my other friends here at the Azure house is 2 thumbsticks. The 2 thumbsticks will definitely put it over the top and make it better for just everyone. Some of the games I'm most interested in is Unit 13, Samioni, Shinobi 2, Little Deviants, that's looking really good. That got me really interested in the multi-touch features of the Vita. Ruin, and last but not least, Gravity Rush. Gravity Rush is going to be my favorite. It's going to be great. Another thing too is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's going to be crazy on the Vita. It's going to be pretty awesome and kind of an overall slap to the face by Capcom to a lot of people in the fighting game community to an extent. It gives you a great combo system. I think it's really good from what Street Fighter is to kind of melding it together with Tekken. You have a lot of free juggle states, which is awesome. Just pretty much being able to hit people in the air whenever they're in the air, and you can continue to do so. But there's also those points where you can't do that anymore. I think that's really cool. It definitely extends combos, makes games like that fun. Number 2 is I really like the integration of Tekken characters. I like their choice in Tekken characters, even though we don't have Brian Fury or a capoeira fighter like Eddie or Christy. It's stupid, but I heard it's day 1 DLC for Christy, so that's pretty cool. 3, the tag system, good stuff. 4, the gym system, it's kind of crazy, pretty controversial. I don't think it's going to be that big a deal. 5, don't be Mega Man. I think it's hilarious because I've been saying since Marvel 3 came out that Mega Man is not going to be in Marvel. But Mega Man and Street Fighter Cross Tekken on the Vita and PlayStation only, Microsoft is not getting any exclusive characters. That's hilarious. It's obvious that Capcom has zero regard for Mega Man anymore. It kind of seems to me like they're just salty about Inafune leaving. If I got that right, I believe it's Inafune, because like I said, 3 years ago, I just started getting into this stuff, and it's kind of hard for me to take in everything at once and try and remember it all. They are literally defaming their own character to prove a point. Since Capcom is Capcom, they don't have to make Mega Man stuff to be a good game developer. So the next for me, I guess, is 360 stuff. My personal opinion of Kinect is a pretty cool piece of hardware, but I don't fully understand, everything we're gonna get out of it. I mean, Sony's already had this stuff for a long time, and nobody's really done anything with it. I don't know why Xbox thinks they're any different. It's obvious that they want to pull something from the Wii. Don't really care too much, but I think they're putting a little bit too much emphasis on that because there's just not anything that beats controller. Controller. Like, the best thing I could say from there is the PDP fight pads. This one's taken apart, obviously, but that's like the only other thing I would say that is an evolution of the controller. No controller would be cool if they could better integrate games into it, but there's just not enough creative thinking going on with these things. It's too profit driven. With Xbox stuff, the only things I can really think of off the top of my head at the moment are Halo 4, cool, Connect ready, don't care. The new Fable game, I don't know what Peter's thinking. He's obviously not making games anymore. I don't even know what Peter's doing, but Fable has dropped off too far. And I think he needs to go back and figure out what went wrong from Fable 1 to Fable 2, to be honest. Fable 2 kind of disappointed me, and the only thing I did in Fable 2 that took up most of my time was blacksmithing. I don't know why, I loved to blacksmith in that game. That's like the only thing I did. I know I didn't talk much about Xbox, but let's just move on to PS3 instead. So with the PS3, I still don't know a damn thing. The only thing I'm waiting for is the Agency, which is an old game from way back. The Agency was a game I was really looking forward to. I really started to get into, MMOs, but I really wanted a shooter being an MMO, and a lot of stuff hasn't really delivered for me just yet. The closest thing I've gotten is Global Agenda, which is cool, very fun, but no open world. I thought I was promised story progression, that kind of stuff, but I didn't really get any of that. I have a hard copy of Global Agenda. Not very many people have this. That's how I was really wanting to get into Global Agenda. From there, I'll segue into PC stuff. Speaking of Global Agenda, the only thing I'm really looking forward to on PC is Firefall. Firefall is going to be what Global Agenda wasn't, made by, if I'm not mistaken, obviously, made by the Tribes guys and made by one of the original designers or maybe developers of World of Warcraft. Pretty much those two guys got together and they're like, hey, let's make a game. They're doing an excellent job on the story. Other than that, on PC, the only thing I'm really doing right now is playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, SWTOR. It was a pretty big deal for me and the guys up here at the Azure house. To be warned, for those who care or don't care or whatever, but it's a PvE server. I'll put some names up here, and we play on Telos Restoration Project. If you guys find us on there, we play on the Republic side, so choose that if you want to play with us, or choose the Empire side if you want to play against us. Call us stupid and whatnot. And that's the end of Azure News. I'm Devin Guy. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, do all that good stuff. Hopefully I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. I'll be having videos just more throughout the weeks. I don't plan to stop this anytime soon. Also, come see us on Facebook, come see us on Twitter. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. Peace out.
With all the creative energy at our command, let us begin an era of national renewal. Let us renew our faith and our hope. We have every right to dream heroic dreams. Let us renew our faith and our hope. Train.